And welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Bruno.
Yep.
I am here with CE.
What up?
And
I ain't been here in a minute.
we are here with another episode of the Red Crew. We are here to watch. We're gonna preview, and we're not gonna preview nothing. I'm sorry. We're gonna watch the comeback game of Luka Doncic. Well, it's not the comeback. It's the first time he's playing against the LA
His
Lakers.
His former team.
I'm sorry. First time he's playing against the Dallas Mavericks.
God damn.
The Cleveland Cavaliers
That shit
just
is
beat
crazy.
the
That's an
Magic
ass whooping.
by 73.
Do you think the Cavs have a chance to go to the finals and
I
beat Boston?
I
in the
don't think
7-game
so.
series?
No, I really don't.
I see that. Well, I see them losing to like the Mavs, if anything, or not the Mavs. I mean, the
The
Bucks.
Celtics? I think they lose to the Celtics. I think they do make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose to the Celtics.
It's 7.
Nah, I think they lose like in 5.
Let's just go in
Yeah,
4.
I just think they lose like in 5. What you call it? I'm not too much of a hype beast when it comes to like, I like to see like the historic franchise facing each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I would kind of want to see the Lakers and the Celtics in the final.
Yeah, that'd be a
You know what
good
I mean?
series.
It'll be.
A historical series.
I want to see if they could beat LeBron
I
in
mean,
the final.
probably.
And for Luka, and it'll be nice for Luka to get back to a final after dumbass Dallas just gave him
I
away.
think that was fucking stupid, bro.
I'm sticking with my theory that he was banging the boss's wife. There's
dead.
no.
Mark
And
Cuban.
honestly, let's stick to that theory for a while. If you are the boss of the Dallas Mavericks and Luka's banging your wife, I'm not saying you'll be happy about it. I'm not even saying you'll be cool with it. But you're a businessman at the end of the day. Are you getting rid of Luka Doncic?
if he's
Divorcing my
fucking my wife.
That's obviously you divorcing the wife, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting rid of Luka Doncic. It's like, I'm sorry, yeah, he did maybe.
You think he'll actually win a final, though?
The Lakers,
He has a chance.
if they build around him the right way.
He's 25.
Well, I know that. How long is this contract for?
It's just like a year or two, but they gotta offer him the max. But
I didn't think he qualified once he got traded.
now he qualifies for a new max, and that new max
It's not as
is
much.
it's like $100 million less.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think they
Wingstop.
fucked him over.
Speaking of Wingstop, I heard you guys went to Wingstop and the
It wasn't
Food was raw.
Wingstop. It wasn't raw. They
Oh.
just didn't cook it right.
So we did Red Crew Eats.
Mm-hmm.
We went. We like we said, right? Like you and I spoke. We found a spot. So look at this. I've been doing my homework, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. I know we haven't gone yet, but I found all these spots. All of these spots.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so one of these was, where was it? Oh, not too far from
It was
here.
over here in Stafford.
Yeah, it was not too far from here. I found it, and then when that place apparently closed down, so then we found one in Stafford, and we went to that one. And honestly, the vibe wasn't bad, but the food wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
The
I mean, when we first walked in, it was completely empty. But it was also a Sunday, so let's
it's
be
a
real.
Sunday night, so I know that family. That's more of a family day than like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't really tripping about that because our first Red Crew Eats, we did it on a Sunday night at Buffalo Wild Wings, which is
But there's a game on, wasn't there? When you guys went?
today. This
No,
Sunday.
went the Buffalo Wild Wings one.
No, it was. I remember perfectly because it was the WrestleMania. It was where what's his name, Roman Reigns and Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes fought.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And we're supposedly gonna watch it there.
Didn't
And-
have it.
No,
Of
and
course not.
but
That's why I got Peacock.
but we did Red Crew Eats. It was good. Oh, can I use your Peacock password?
It was on the TV. I don't know what you did to it.
No, I need it for my TV at home.
Sure.
All right, appreciate you because everybody's told me yeah, and nobody's ever done it.
Suits, L.A.
It's out.
First episode's on Peacock.
So Peacock does. It's not streaming, so it does like every week.
It streams. You can watch on NBC.
Oh, so it's coming out on NBC. Got it.
You can watch live TV, but it's NBC only.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
but I pay for Peacock.
How much you pay for Pico?
Like 15.
All right, and now I don't have to pay anything. Now, in my defense, he does get to watch every single pay-per-view for free.
That's true.
The UFC.
But, I mean...
And boxing. Speaking of boxing,
any good
Tank fights this week.
He does?
Yeah.
This weekend?
Yep.
All right, y'all want to do it here?
What's this weekend?
I don't know. He just told me.
Tank.
What's the date?
Saturday.
Hey, well, whatever. We'll be here. What you call it? We're good. Anything on the Beaumont thing?
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
No. Cause Raisin.
I may or may
I
not.
was thinking, like, let's say the Beaumont thing doesn't happen. You want to do Austin that weekend?
What you going to Austin for?
We spoke about. Was it Austin that we spoke about?
That's the Pereira fight, right?
Yeah.
Austin. Just drive out there.
Just drive out there.
That's like a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah, it's about 3 hour drive.
It's 4 hours.
It is not 4 hours unless you drive like a driving Miss
Oh,
Daisy.
like all in one car or what?
Yeah,
Two
we'll
cars?
just take one car.
If it's that weekend, I can't do it.
The 8th? Oh, so he
That's
won't be.
what, 2 weeks?
What?
No, next week. That's next week.
Not that we don't want you there, but honestly, that will make it a little easier
That's
because
next week.
The only reason why I'm not going is I haven't been to my dad's graveside in a year since he's been buried there, so I need to go.
you definitely have to go now. Can't you go Thursday?
No, his birthday's on the 8th.
Oh. Damn it, 8th. But anyways, again, not that we don't want you to go, but that makes it a little easier because now we can take any car. It's just 4 of us.
What, me, you, Ray, Isaiah?
Yeah. Again, we
And
wanted
do
you.
what?
there. Whoa, one thing we could hit up the mothership. What is it called?
Oh, yeah, the comedy mothership.
Yeah, just to check it out. And then, like I said,
You'd have to see what shows are going on.
another thing we could record Red Crew Eats, like the 4 of us, and then of course do the fight.
Where?
We'll rent an Airbnb.
When just okay, react to it. Okay.
Airbnb, and then come back on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, let me see what's up with the Beaumont show.
Yeah, but let me know if Beaumont doesn't happen. I prefer Beaumont. It's closer.
Yeah.
Much closer.
Way closer.
Way closer.
I've never been to Austin though, so.
But Austin's cool.
I fucking hate
Well,
Austin.
I haven't been to. Well, I don't know. When what's his name was in office, people hated it.
I hate Austin.
I've driven to Alabama.
I hate Alabama.
He hates cities. He loves to live in the
Yeah,
outskirts of
I hate
middle of
cities.
nowhere.
That's where my mom lives in Alabama. They got 14 acres.
Really?
See? Exactly.
You have 14 acres?
Working on it.
Well, you want 14 acres.
Well, I don't think I need more than 10, but
Shit, you don't need more than 5.
Yeah, you don't need to unless you're gonna open up a mall.
No, unless you're gonna.
You're not gonna start a
Unless you're
ranch.
gonna build a compound.
Unless you're
on
gonna
it.
build a
I'm not
ranch.
Building a ranch.
That's the only way I would have like that much. I'd
Exactly.
build a compound on it with like or have some animals.
Well, it
like,
might be
have some goats or
it
something.
might end up being a family compound
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Like what's those people who live in Utah? What are they called?
Mormons?
Yeah, like Mormons.
No, that's totally different.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
they do in Utah.
Build compounds? Yeah, that's because
And they all live in the
that's
same.
That's because he's got the wives and
Who's he?
the husband. The husband will have wives and they all live in a different house.
So this is like they didn't believe in me. That who this husband?
You never
is?
seen that show?
Yeah,
No,
it's
what
a
show?
There's a show. There was a show about it. This guy had wives. He was Mormon and he had like multiple wives and they
Yeah.
all lived in.
I'm
different
watching
houses
this show
compound.
right now. It's called Banshee, I think.
Yeah, I love that show.
And there's Mormons there
Amish.
or Amish there.
That's what you're thinking of.
That's what
Amish,
I'm
not
thinking of.
Mormons, yeah.
Yes, I'm thinking
Amish.
of Amish.
No, that's a whole different thing.
a whole different
Yeah, I'm
thing.
thinking of Amish. I'm
That's
sorry.
off the grid, like
Yeah.
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 like off the
They
grid.
don't believe in technology or
Yeah.
anything like that. They
Horse-drawn buggies
Yeah.
and
But what were we talking about? Oh, but what we're gonna do? We're either gonna do Beaumont or Austin.
how we.
that way we get to
Yeah.
our conclusions.
That's just,
Oh, 'cause you don't like to live in cities.
yeah,
Like,
It's a
but no,
security hazard,
it's
bro.
cool. Like where my mom lives. Like she said, my brother moved there with his kid and his girl, and they said that they can build a house there if they want to.
It's a security hazard
Yeah.
living in a city like used to.
I completely disagree. Let anything happen where you live. Let you
You're
how
on your own.
How's your PD gonna handle it without Houston?
Yeah,
You wouldn't. It would happen.
It'll take a minute to get there.
It's more apt to happen here in the city than it is.
Why
out
do
in
you
the
think the
country.
Texas Chainsaw Massacres and all those decide to go to your spots?
In all the small towns.
Exactly. Because there's
Yeah,
nobody to
that's
stop
where
them.
most serial killers come
Yes.
from. Small towns.
I'm not thinking about serial killers. I can take care of a serial killer.
So what are you
You
talking
never
about?
know. Serial killers are.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why they're called serial killers. Like, because they don't just
It's
do
dark,
one.
It's dark on your land.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about terrorists. Though.
You're gonna build like.
What? Terrorists?
You're talking about like if they like someone
Look.
tries to bomb like a big city, Houston would be
Mhm.
one of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be New York or LA first.
We're in the list.
Yeah, Houston's always on the list.
We're on the list. But let's be honest.
Probably like number 3.
We're a big city. So if they hit our circumference, then come on, it was time to go. No lie, like what are you gonna do? It's like it was time to go.
I just got problems with cities.
Yeah, for no reason though. Like
I have my reasons.
just like racists have like reasons for not liking like Mexican.
Completely
They're not
different.
good reasons, but they're reasons, right? It's like that's the same thing we're talking about here.
Not necessarily.
You can't give me any good reasons why you don't like cities. The other day he told me because he can't handle flooding.
No, we were. This was the conversation we were having. So,
My phone's tripping.
the hurricane of 1900. You know what it is? We were talking about flooding and what would happen if the 1900 flood in Galveston never happened. Right.
Oh, okay.
Because after the hurricane, a lot of this infrastructure, like as far as a bunch of the big companies and everything, moved inland.
Mm-hmm.
If that never happened, Houston wouldn't be what it is today. And he couldn't.
I understood it completely. I just disagree with it. Because, again, I do know how it used to work back then. Now, why was Galveston so huge? Because it was a port. Back then, everything had to... The biggest businesses in the world happened at ports. Right? Because that's where the ships, land. Or land can't be the right word, right? Land is for planes. Park?
Port.
Port.
That's where they port?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the verb?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where the ships come. And so I understood all that. Now, what he's not understanding is the times change. And when cities and when infrastructures grow and cities get bigger and technology evolves, guess what? You need infrastructure and you need land, which Galveston, unless it moved inland, towards Houston and took over that. I said, yeah, if Galveston became Houston, then yeah, you're right. But if Galveston stayed Galveston, there's no way.
Obviously, it wouldn't have happened like that. There would have been ways around, and Houston would just be like Beaumont. It'd just be a drive-through on a highway.
That's not true. And that's where I stand again. Because technology, the oil fields, all of that, all those...
But we're talking about if 1900 hurricane didn't happen.
That's what I mean.
But he's only seeing it from what we see right now.
No, okay, what you're not seeing is that, let's say the hurricane doesn't happen, 2025 still happens.
Well,
even
that's
without
not
the
what
hurricane, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? 2025 still happens without the
But
hurricane.
Houston wouldn't be as big a city as it is.
Well, it probably wouldn't have been called Houston, is what I told them. It might have been called Galveston. It might have been called Chesco Town. I don't know what it would have been called, but
It's just a debate.
it would have
Right?
existed,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. And all that to say he doesn't like cities. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
I mean, I hate cities. I hate living on.
cities.
Yeah, me too. I like cities. I like the option.
I would like to eventually live downtown in the city, like a big city.
No, I couldn't do it.
Me too. I'll tell you, like
If I had enough money, I'd have a nice penthouse.
look, our dream, and this is I'm
I'd
telling
have
you,
a nice penthouse
you are
and-
part of our plan. If we blow up, if we are able to make it,
I'm gonna have a bunker.
I'll tell you this right now. We said we're gonna get a spot where everybody's gonna have their condo, their spot in one location, whatever that is. No way in hell that location is gonna be on the outskirts in the middle of nowhere. That's just not gonna happen.
I'll have a bunker underground.
No, I'm just saying. And if you want to commute every day for 2 hours, you can. I'm sorry. I don't think we can find you a bunker like in Galleria. Or we'll try.
So densely populated. I don't do people.
You can stay in. You can do what I'm doing right now, which is called DoorDash.
Nope. That's too fucking expensive.
Nowadays with Amazon and
Bro,
DoorDash, you never have to.
You need to get a fucking sponsor from DoorDash.
It's called lazy. That
DoorDash or fucking Little Caesars.
I will say,
because that's all that ever is DoorDash here.
we are the laziest society.
Wait,
It's not lazy. It's
It is
efficient.
lazy.
Well,
I'm sure that taco truck's still open.
well, the problem is that he is right. We gotta go down there. And
See, lazy.
But I did think about it.
Lazy is what that
It's
is.
dollar tacos.
That's like you walk into a room and you can.
It's not. Look, it's
Lights
not. It's not
turn
lazy.
off.
It's efficient.
It's not. I wouldn't call that efficient.
First and second thing.
Yeah, because half of them get lost trying to find them. Or they can't even find the building and they walk.
Can you imagine trying to deliver, like, say it's 1997, and you call Domino's or Pizza Hut, and you're just fucking looking at the map trying to find the house.
I remember those times.
Well, I know it existed. I never delivered anything, but they definitely existed. Like,
I really think it's stupid that they stopped teaching people how to read maps because technology can fail.
I remember one time I had to be like 18 or 19. I didn't have a phone or anything, and like my phone would only work on like Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I would have to go on fucking map. This was before like they had the apps for like direct for GPS. I had to go on MapQuest, write down the fucking write down the directions or take a picture, and fucking drive that way. Like read the signs.
it's not that they stop. Look, human beings, the human body, the human brain, the human mind is an extraordinary thing.
Yeah.
So they adjust to what is needed. If tomorrow GPS for some reason stopped working, guess what? We start reading maps again. We'll figure it out. But if you decide to go and buy an atlas, first of all, if you figure out where to buy an atlas,
I have like 5 or 6 of them.
If you decide to read an atlas instead of put the address in your GPS, guess what? It's gonna take you longer. And you've decided
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is.
Not necessarily.
We can do the experiment right now. You pick an address. Mm-hmm. You just open up the map, but don't put the address in, because the map is right there on your phone.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put the address in, and we'll see who gives directions first. You want to do it?
No.
Okay. so yes, you're just gonna waste time.
Well, it's also, I think it's pure laziness.
Or how about efficiency?
It's not. The only way is the only reason why it's efficient, right? I'm talking. I'm not talking about. We're the society of convenience.
Yeah.
That's not anything to be proud of.
First world problem.
That's not anything to be proud of.
What do you mean? Being efficient is not something to be proud of?
No, I said
convenience.
Convenience is not something to be proud of.
The convenience is the efficiency.
The only reason why it's efficient is because
it's easier.
It's
quicker.
It's faster. That's the only reason why it's efficient.
But it's okay. Okay, what's the fastest way to get to your house?
I know it. I know several different routes.
I get it, but what's the quickest one? What highway?
Just depends on traffic.
Well, at this time when there's no traffic. What, 99, 59,
59, 610, 290, Beltway, 249.
Which one of those?
Neither.
So
I take 610 to 288, and that's it.
610 to 288. Okay.
That's all I need.
You could literally take 59, get 288, back to 610, and take. Why don't you do that?
Because it's faster going the way that I go.
It's convenient.
It's convenient. You know what I mean? That it would be stupid for you to go the other way, because it would take you longer. You would spend less time with your kids. You would sleep less. You would
also
rest less.
go a different way every time I leave the studio.
Can I ask you why?
No.
Look, for example, if I gotta get home, let's say I gotta edit today, right?
Yeah.
I am trying to get home so I can get this done and put it online.
No, I get what you're saying, but
I need the quickest route.
With how people think today, right? People have become lazy.
Mm-hmm.
They rely on technology.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of kids go outside anymore.
Right.
You know, it's pure laziness. Society has become lazy.
That's two different conversations.
When I was going into senior year, I had summer school. I had to, and still had football practice. I had to walk 3 miles uphill to get to
both ways.
Practice.
On glass.
No,
Barefoot.
no, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. Like our rival high school was like down the hill, and it was just like down a mountain essentially.
Look, man, it's
and that shit sucked.
It's. I agree.
Someone stole my bike.
Look, man, I grew up like you. Like the other day, I get it. I was hyping that up just to
Back in my day, we had to go outside and see if our friends were able to play.
But no, people like society is more lazy than they've ever been.
No, again, it may be more lazy because our parents consider laziness some things that is not. For example, our parents didn't understand texting.
Well, no, that's because it was something new.
You remember when we were younger and you had to look for a job and your parents were like, well, you just go up to them and shake their hand and smile.
Yeah, that doesn't work no more.
Yeah, it's like...
So they were wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like us saying that, those type
actually, you can still do that.
You can still do what?
But they'll tell you to go online and apply.
Yeah, I know. They do that now. But 10 years ago, they didn't.
They did what?
I wasn't applying to any jobs online 10 years ago.
No, you still had to go in and fill
You met us online.
10 years ago.
Oh.
I said 10 years
no,
ago.
but yeah, because you couldn't.
That was just the start of...
So you think, for example, back in the day, if GPS existed...
I don't think it'd be used as much as...
Our parents would have decided to spend 30 minutes to 45 minutes looking at a map instead of just putting the address in and getting to the place.
We take the easy way out of everything today, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
I get what you're getting at, but what I don't necessarily agree, because it's like, where do we take the easy way out from that we shouldn't? I guess that's a better question.
I can come up with a list.
Do you have one that we can discuss? No. Because it's not obvious. That's what I'm saying. It's like
there are obvious ones there. I just can't think of them right now.
For example, we'll use sports. We're gonna talk about sports. We're watching Luka right now.
Uh-huh.
Right now, the NBA is kind of to your argument. Mm-hmm. They kind of do that. Meaning, they rather miss shots as long as they're 3-pointers than make a lot of 2s. So to take...
Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
Take the easier way out, right? So a whole bunch of people that can't shoot 3s are shooting 3s like crazy.
They're getting paid to do this, though.
A lot of money.
Yeah, well, if you shoot 2s, you still get paid.
You're not... We're not getting paid to read a map or...
Look at LeBron shooting a 2 and making it.
Well, do you believe in the concept? Do you believe in the concept? Do you believe in the concept that time is money?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. My time is worth something.
My time is worth something.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that concept?
Used to.
But money is not real. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, money's not real.
Well, okay, well, worth is.
Self-worth.
But for example, let's say, I heard Andrew Tate say this, and I'm not an Andrew Tate defender like a lot of people are. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He's a kickboxer turned influencer. Like.
Yeah. Like for example, what's his name? Yeah, him. Andrew Tate. Mm-hmm. He said, it doesn't matter if you're in a private plane, or if you're underneath a highway. Mm-hmm. If you're with your boys laughing, just joking, talking, that's the time of your life. And I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Now, for example, can we just watch the fight here? The Pereira fight? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But we do want to. We want to go to Austin.
We want to experience something.
We want to experience something else. You know what I mean? And that's gonna take a little bit of money. We're not talking about here hundreds and thousands of dollars, but it's something affordable that we can do, and it's gonna take effort and a little bit of money. So that's kind of where it's like some things are worth it. Like if you want 15 acres, I'm sorry, but you're gonna need money.
A lot of it.
That's the thing. I make money.
I get that. We all make money.
I just don't have the credit. I can do anything I want to do.
But again, going back to the concept of time is money. So
I don't have to worry about that now.
No, but you do if you decide to take 10 hours to get home instead of just taking the quickest way. Is my point. Like whatever you do to get you gotta spend time to find your land to get the quotes to put in the offers and all that. That takes time. If you don't have time to do that, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but
that's my point of the concept of time is money.
Yeah, a technical foul.
You need that time. Moving on. Look.
You're still DoorDashing?
Yeah, I'm still DoorDashing. For some reason, my payment thing is not going in. I don't have my.
I don't know. DoorDash rates are fucking outrageous too, though.
I haven't used DoorDash in forever.
Nah, not with me because I pay. I have this. I have Dash
Plus.
You don't cook at all.
I do honestly. I only really use it with y'all.
Shots fired.
I only really use it with y'all.
Because to have Dash Pass, you have to do that like every day.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't do it every day, but I'll do it every time I'm with y'all. No, but
well, it's really only.
It cuts me like $5 every time.
It's only fight nights that we really do it.
Did you see a fight on?
No, there's been times.
Well, I don't know why you're doing it tonight. You just fucking started,
There's been times where it's just been me and him.
Yeah,
no, we do it for the football games. Yeah. For example, any sporting event, we're gonna watch the game, so I'm like, might as well do it. Let me see. Yeah, so that's pretty much. But I want to talk about.
Pass the ball. My goodness.
I want to talk about women.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
Because I sympathize with women today.
About what?
I finally understand what it feels like for your husband or your boyfriend to cheat on you and leave you and not have what you expected to happen.
Did this happen to you?
Kinda. Today I found out that Dan Hooker is not gonna be fighting.
Yeah, I did share that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, that sucks.
So he hurt his hand?
Yes.
Did you see Rafael is calling him out? And,
so what happened to his hand?
For what? Because the last time they fought, Gaethje fucked him up.
Gaethje beat him up. But that was my question because Isaiah said, I'm of the believer, give him to Poirier. But yeah. It's 2 weeks. Like, it's 2 weeks. It's what?
So who takes that spot?
Somebody's gonna take it. Two things have to happen. First, Gaethje has to accept
Poirier
it.
comes in.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to see that.
Not at all.
I don't want to see Poirier on 2 weeks. Holloway, but Holloway just fucked them up. So there's
because that's the co-main event. So someone has to.
That was a good fight. That was the last second knockout.
Yeah. Someone has to fill that slot because it's the co-main event.
Look, Fiziev, there's a lot of options.
Unless they just change the co-main event.
The best option is Sarukian. The best option is Sarukian. But the other question is, what moron is going to take Justin Gaethje on 2 weeks?
Right now to Moicano.
It's like, I don't know, man. I was so heartbroken. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, no, that sucked.
That really sucked. And since it was CE who put it on the group chat, I didn't really believe it.
Why?
Because you've been wrong about things before.
No, I haven't.
And yeah, we're starting with the Galveston would be Houston thing.
That's an opinion.
I was like, oh man, I hope he's wrong. So then I went and I looked it up and no, he's out.
Happened at like 1 o'clock today.
I was so mad, dude.
Or yesterday.
And I hope it's Sarukian. That would be the best fight next. But
someone said Armand.
That's Sarukian.
Oh yeah.
His first name is Armand.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
that tells you how.
Look, if Topuria does it, my respects to Topuria. I don't think he's taking it on 2 weeks.
No, that wouldn't be smart.
It would not be smart. That's why I think Fazeev would take it.
Yeah, try to prove it himself.
But I don't think Justin would take that.
No.
That's my thing. It's like.
I don't think
So do they have to have? So say, since the fighter pull, do they have to have the other fighter's permission to add the person?
Of course, you. Yeah, because there's a whole new contract you gotta sign.
Yeah.
So. It's not like you.
So do they just get rid of the fight altogether?
They have to find somebody that Gaethje accepts.
But I don't know if he would take a fight.
And he's not a fan of taking short notice fights, so.
Yeah.
No, what I'm so.
I would like to see. No, because everybody's on the table.
So
Patty's on the table. Chandler's on the table.
So who would put? I mean, it's coming.
I don't think Patty's making weight in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's not making weight in 2 weeks. You're not wrong
Does
about that.
he has a fight coming up too, huh?
Versus Chandler.
Yeah. Chandler would take that fight.
Like, for example, somebody like, what's his name? Darush.
Yeah.
So he's in a division where everybody there's a lot of options.
At least there's replacements.
Yes, there's a lot. Another thing, this fight to me was the fight of the freaking year, man.
Volk.
He has a fight for the title.
That was a nice little shot.
Yo, Luka's going crazy.
I hear. How do you feel about people saying Diego Lopez doesn't deserve a title shot?
He deserves a title shot. I thought honestly, remember we were talking here that we thought that he should fight.
He should be next.
He should be next for Topuria.
Yeah.
What Topuria did was a G move. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, you know what? I'm just gonna move up. Fuck
Like, I already beat the two legends. There's no need for me to beat the people under him.
Yeah. I not only beat them, I put them to sleep.
Yes. So it was like, that was a G move. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was badass. Hey, is Den of Thieves 2? Have you watched it yet?
No.
We should do a.
I want to see if it's out here yet.
We should do a reaction to it. Yeah, put the game up on here.
We're definitely gonna do a reaction to it. I got this whole weekend free. We could probably try to work on that room.
Let's get into it.
I'm recording my show on Thursday.
Oh yeah? You want him to go, or
No,
you got everything you need?
I got 3 girls coming.
Oh okay. The game show. You got everything ready? Everything set?
Yeah, it's at an actual studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got the outline?
Of what I'm. I'm gonna meet up with the guy tomorrow. We're gonna write out the whole itinerary. But I can tell you.
Okay, what is it?
What's gonna happen?
Den of Thieves. It's only one.
So we're gonna start. I'm gonna start by walking into the podium.
Okay.
And
Are you wearing a suit?
I haven't decided yet. I feel like it would be hilarious if I wore a dressed up shirt.
Do you own a suit?
I have 2 suits. Yeah. I have a blue one and a black one.
Do you have one of those long Alex Trebek mics?
I think that the producer does. But I think he said he has the one that like a professional studio where it hooks up to you and you just have the piece on you.
Yeah, I know, but it wouldn't be on.
Yeah, I would like a mic like this. That'd be great.
It would just be a prop.
So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna introduce the show. I'm the host, whatever, and then I'm gonna bring in my guests one by one, with the whole introduction and everything.
Do you have the game show music?
Yeah. So.
Are you editing it?
No, he's editing.
He's editing.
Yeah, I have a whole
Okay.
It's gonna be a whole production.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna introduce them one by one, and then we're gonna talk about just a random topic. So this topic that we're gonna talk about is Ohio bill aims to make ejaculation without intent to conceive a felony.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay, let's talk about this for a little bit. What?
Yeah.
What? Say that again?
Yeah. An Ohio bill aims to make ejaculating without intent to conceive a felony.
So if you just have sex to have sex, and
you come
outside the place you're supposed to come.
So basically if you're having raw sex and you pull out,
It's a felony.
Yeah.
The bill would make it a felony.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Damn, so porn's in trouble.
At least in Ohio.
Yeah, no, it's just Ohio.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about that topic just because it's 3 girls and we're gonna.
I like it.
And then because it's a funny ass fucking thing.
Are you doing a game show though? Like you
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that for like 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the first game. The first game is called jumping through hoops. So you're gonna be. We have like the arcade basketball thing. You're gonna be shooting. They're gonna be shooting basketballs for 45 seconds.
Okay.
During those 45 seconds.
You paying these people?
No. During these 45 seconds, I'm gonna be asking them random trivia or true or false questions like rapidly. And each basket they make is a point. Each question they get right is a point combined. That's the first round of games. Then I'm gonna ask them like a random topic question, just like could be a would you rather or anything like that.
While they're doing it?
No, in between the games.
Oh, in between.
A hypothetical or whatever, something like that. Something crazy.
Something silly.
The second game I really haven't decided yet. It's gonna be either like this is gonna be called Factor Cap. It's gonna be 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Just based off like randomness shit. It could be like in 1968 so and so blah 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 blah. And then the third game is gonna be since all 3 of these girls have worked in like as a bottle girl, bartender, whatever, waitress, whatever. I've had them all 3 submit 2 stories of something that's happened to them while they've gone out or been at work or something they've seen. And
they have to guess who.
They have to guess whose it is. They can trick and say like it's not mine or whatever. So if you guess whose story it is, you get 2 points, and if you trick people, you get 1 point for each person.
You got this all written out?
No, that's he says he's gonna do it tomorrow in outline.
Oh, okay.
It's all in my head.
Yeah.
But the twist is, I'm also gonna submit a story.
Oh.
And if they're able to guess what's in my story, they'll get 3 points.
Okay.
And at the very end of the whole show, they will win a random prize of like something that I've gone out and got. Like it could be fucking Play-Doh, it could be a fucking gift card, it could be a fucking toy.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a random prize. But during the like in between games, I'm gonna be asking random questions like as a talk show and stuff like that.
Got it. I like it. All right. So where do we watch this?
It'll be on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
What's the YouTube channel?
I haven't discussed that with him yet. Because he has his own like media hub, and I don't know if it's gonna go under his or I'm gonna put it under mine.
Okay.
So,
maybe they'll do like a part 1, part 2 type thing. Okay.
But each week I'll be looking to have guests on the show.
What day would this content be coming out?
Probably we gotta shoot it first.
Yeah.
No. I'm asking.
So I'm shooting it Thursday. So let's say
Then
all the editing done.
Depends
like,
how the editing.
Yeah, all the
takes,
editing's done right away because he's gonna make clips and all that for me to like put on social media.
Yeah.
So follow my social media. Bruno UKNO BRUNO.
We'll put it out too.
And so if all that is done like right away, then I'm shooting it. I wanted to be out no later than Sunday.
So it'll be Sunday
Shoot
every
it
week?
Thursday. It depends how many different type of angles and sets you have. It might be out Sunday. It's Sunday. Well, Sunday is a great big channels come out Sunday.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's just like how I wanted to like start out. I eventually want to be able to bring out props and stuff like that, and like have an assistant that's like a hot girl or whatever, and she like brings them drinks or anything like that. And
Can I give suggestions
hmm.
for the basketball game? Can they be wearing bikinis?
No, I'm not gonna do
Trying to get them shut down already?
Try to make it better.
that. like you know how all these Asian shows are, all these Asian game shows. Have you seen those?
Like the knockout or whatever, wipeout.
Like
whatever?
any of them.
Yeah.
Like how crazy are. That's exactly how I'm trying to have like my show.
No, but I'm saying, I'm just saying bikini will be better.
Well, eventually.
Okay, there we go.
Do stuff like that.
Like, I like everything.
Once it gets bigger and I have like those type of girls on there.
Then you also have to pay those people.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Because those type of people, yes, I would have to pay.
Exposure is great payment. It's currency.
Yeah, but if my show's only has like 10,000 followers, but it's still making some money.
Yeah.
I would have to pay some people to come on.
Yeah.
Bigger names to come on the game show.
That's how a lot of people get their people to come on.
Yeah, but like the concept is like it's a talk show, not so much a podcast. It's a talk show.
It's a talk show.
I'm asking random shit. Like
yeah,
it could be an interview. I could ask you, I could ask a question like, would you rather have to watch your parents fucking, for the rest of your life, or join in to stop it?
You saw that thing, that controversy from India?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Some guy's going to jail because he asked that question in a comedy show.
Yeah, he's a comedian. So the comedy show in India is like kind of like Kill Tony, but it's more like America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
So he's going to jail in India?
Yeah, because they're not freedom of speech out there. I don't think it's not. He's not going to jail. Well, he's trying to fight it, but
is he arrested?
No, he's in Canada.
Oh, he's in Canada. Oh, there's no way. There's extradition.
Extradition.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real.
To India.
But yeah. So that's the type of shit is gonna be on me asking like random shit like that, or I'll ask like a random. So like so and so, you work as a bottle girl. Out of every 10, customers, guys that you meet, how many of them try to shoot their shot, and how many of them, and then 8, 9.
How many of those would you actually?
No. And it's like how many of them have you gave into? Like, cause it could have been
yeah.
Yesterday I tried to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
It's alright. We all miss sometimes.
Oh yeah, we almost miss. Well, I miss most of the time, but to me, I only remember the makes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that's what.
But as he's telling us about a fail.
Oh, but I feel like it half worked. The thing I didn't stay there long enough.
Where'd you go?
I was at a tavern. I don't know why. She came and gave me the bill, and I started speaking in Spanish, and she started laughing. And I was like, I don't look Hispanic to you? And she's like, yes, you do. And then I would have kept going, but we had to leave.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you have any game suggestions.
I got a lot. But the problem is they all involve bikinis.
No. I'm not going to have all girls sometimes.
Well, and those don't put them in bikini.
Put the men in speedos.
But I was also thinking, like, for me as the host, I would come out in like different outfits. Like I was thinking, since the rodeo, like when the actual rodeo starts, I was like dressed up as a cowboy for one of them.
Fuck the rodeo.
With the hat and the boots and the shirt.
You heard him? What's your problem with the rodeo? I kind of want to hear this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather go to the San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Oh, it's just because it's better?
They've got better lineup for artists and shit.
I don't give a fuck about that. I like going to the cook-off and shit.
I think I might have a hookup where we can get into the cook-off.
It starts Thursday.
Oh, really? Let's try to do that.
I had one, but she says she doesn't know she'll be able to get me a wristband this time because...
What's it, $50 to get into the cook-off?
No, it's $25 your own mission. But you gotta have a wristband and stuff.
Yeah.
What's your hookup?
E.T.
No, I just think... You know what? We're not going
He's
there.
competing or what?
No, he's is that through his job. I think he has a hookup.
Oh, okay.
So, is it another conspiracy theory?
No, it has not.
Or is it more of a personal thing?
It's both.
Wait, you don't like Joy?
The only thing I even remotely go... Like, I haven't been to the rodeo in, like, what, 10 years?
I have a niece, so I gotta take her all that stuff.
You don't have to.
Does she live with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You choose to. It's not really a...
Well, she's a kid. She
You don't
can.
have
She's
to.
pretty much your kid.
Exactly. So we had her birthday party. Man, I'm a genius.
What kind of birthday parties you having? Like,
I'll show you.
are these like the birthday parties that like where you have like a whole case of beer for the adults and
Yeah,
you guys are going till 3 in the morning
bar
because she went to bed at 10 and you guys are still out there
I
partying?
paid $300 for a robot. You know those big old robots?
Like one at the fight?
Yeah.
For a Bad Bunny, helmet, and for a spray gun. And they gave me like a hookup for the do
you have a house?
Do I have a house? I own one.
Oh God. The fuck?
Where did that question come from?
Every week I learn something new where he owns something.
Yeah.
Where did that question come from?
Where are you having this robot party at?
Oh no. Okay, so here's where I was going. So this was her 14th birthday. Her 15th birthday is next year.
Quinceañera?
Yeah, exactly. So they hit me up because my cousin handles a lot of the stuff, and they're like, "Look, you could get it for like on the low, and just use it. You're not gonna get any other additional stuff. Like you're not gonna get the catering, you're not gonna get the lighting. But I work in this.
Invite me to the quinceañera because I want to see if you have any hot tias.
Oh, I got you. Look, she had the time of her life, and I paid almost nothing. Look,
Taco Man.
Look, that's her just shooting the guns.
That's insane.
She shot everybody with that gun.
That's crazy. That's insane.
So she shot everybody with that gun.
That's insane.
So, and I didn't even have to pay that much. So that's hopefully where it's gonna be her 15. But I don't know how we got to this topic.
Well, I had said it's more of a.
Oh, she's a kid. I want her to enjoy things. Like,
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to leave her at home staring at the wall all day. Like, I had to go into a interview for her high school because she's going to high school, and she's gonna go to KIPP Arts.
What's that?
I know what that is.
It's a art school.
It's an art school, and it's crazy because we went to the.
Isn't it a private school?
It's not private. It's not like bougie. It's just
no. Isn't it a private school?
I think it's considered.
It's
considered a charter.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Charter school.
It's considered a charter. I don't know if that's considered private. Yeah, I gotta pay for it.
Well, it's its own district, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you call it? But it's like me and my cousin raising her, right? Two delinquents. So we walk into and we're arguing. I don't know what we were arguing about. And if it's not for our cars, I don't think they let us stay. Because everybody, we weren't the only ones interviewing.
Yeah.
And everybody interviewing is like in a suit and tie. And I'm in a sweatsuit with Jordans.
And a backwards hat.
And a backwards, yeah, like I always dress. And honestly, my cousin's kind of the same.
Hi, I'm Chesco.
But the thing is, the cars in the parking lot, it's not like, again, it's not bougie, so you don't see Mercedes, you don't see Toyota, Nissan,
Yeah.
normal cars,
You're
right?
in a Lexus.
I'm not Lexus. My cousin drives a BMW. Yeah. So the teacher.
They probably think you guys are drug dealers.
I was like, no lie. I was like, yo, they're gonna think we're drug dealers.
Or arms dealers.
I'm like, yo, they're gonna think we're drug dealers.
They're probably like, these guys sell coke. For sure. These guys sell cocaine for sure.
No, well,
nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. That's probably what they were thinking.
Well, my cousin got mad because she's the one who's like, Chesco, they're gonna think we're drug dealers. I'm like, nah, they're gonna think you're an OnlyFans man.
That too. Nothing wrong with that either, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh man. So yeah, that's kind of how that day went. But yeah, I gotta take her to the rodeo so she can enjoy and look at the cows and stuff. We go to concerts a lot.
Are you taking her to Disneyland?
We went on a Disney cruise a year ago.
Oh, nice.
See, I'm one of those people that thinks all that shit's overrated.
I like cruises.
Well, yeah, because you're an adult.
Even as a kid, I thought it was overrated.
So you never...
I never had the desire to go.
So what did you like as a kid? Did you watch TV?
Yeah.
So what cartoons did you like?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, so...
Okay. Respectable.
Did you ever want to go to Universal Studios to watch Scooby-Doo?
No.
So, Funplex, did you like that?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Okay, like Main Event.
Never went.
I was trying to understand.
You don't like arcade games or nothing?
My childhood is completely different than a lot of people's.
So you didn't like... What did you like? You had to like something. Like even Jeffrey Dahmer liked something.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Okay, for example, good.
I watched a lot of.
Did you go to events?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to?
That was the only thing I had the desire to do.
You know, there's a wrestling cruise.
Yeah, it's Chris Jericho.
We could probably do that.
That's awesome.
Let's look it up right now.
I like carnival cruises because it's just like there's a party you can
See,
just
I don't
relax
have-
at the pool, relax.
I don't have a desire to go on anything.
Yeah, I got you. You don't like traveling?
I traveled the world already.
Oh,
What the fuck happened?
okay. I like cruises because you don't have to have a passport. I need to get a passport anyways though.
They're talking about making it mandatory where you have to have a passport to do that kind of shit.
Yeah. I need to get one anyways.
Like, I've always wanted to go to Toronto.
So I want to go to El Salvador.
All right, let's see. What's it called?
I don't know what Jericho's
Just
cruise
type
is
in Chris
called.
Jericho cruise.
Chris. Oh, I know Chris Jericho.
Well, yeah. Y2J.
Oh, did we ever tell you the story of Luis?
Luis thinks he's the greatest wrestler of all
No,
time.
not just that.
The greatest great of all
We had a
time.
conversation like, who do you think is the greatest great? Meaning, is Michael Jordan better at basketball than like Stephen Hawking was at science, like that?
Oh, and he's saying Chris Jericho.
He said Chris Jericho is the greatest great of all time.
I mean, he's
More
with...
than The Rock.
No, more than Michael Jordan is
Like
I'm
the
saying, like,
greatest-
just as a wrestler, like more than The Rock, more
Yeah.
than Steve
He's
Austin,
saying he's the greatest...
more than Undertaker.
the
Yeah.
greatest
I
great
don't
of
think
all
there's anyone
time.
bigger than the Undertaker.
What do you mean, like in height?
No, I mean like as a wrestler.
Oh, November 7th and 11th. 7th through 11th.
Where's that one go?
I had to find her. At C6 Ranger would be.
That would be something to go on to do what
You
I'm...
said it's when?
November 7th to 11th.
Where?
It doesn't say that.
It's called Chris Jericho's Rockin' Wrestling Rager at Sea, 6 on the Beach. November 7th through 11th, 2026.
Oh, 2026.
Next year.
Next year. Y'all want to go on a cruise this year?
Hell yeah, I love cruises.
And they're not expensive.
Not so much. Not if you. The bigger group you go, the cheaper it is.
Yeah, the bigger you go. Let's see.
I have no desire to go on a cruise.
But what if it's a wrestling cruise? Come on, man. You got to be positive. I think you're very negative in life.
Dude, cruises have so much you can do. It's not just
I know that.
partying. Like
I've been told. I know people that have been on
there's
cruises.
so many shows. There's comedy shows you can go to.
I know. I just have
I
no
love
desire.
going. I remember.
You said you were going to go somewhere with us.
Yes, I will go somewhere with you.
I remember when
Go
I
on
was.
a cruising.
No desire to go on a
I went on a
cruise.
cruise with my family, and I had just.
Only
turned
cruise
21.
all
Was it cool?
Yeah, so I was able to drink on the. They had got like the.
the drink
The
packages.
drink package. So
Oh,
it's
it's free,
unlimited.
yeah.
So I got to. I drank with them all day on their cruise. I just saved up money to spend like off the boat or whatever. Anything else we could get. We went to Mexico. Me and my stepbrother.
It's
Found a
from.
guy that's selling pills. So we got Xanax.
So this one.
Good Xanax. And we took some in Mexico, so it hit us complete like at our peak when we were back on the boat, going back where the next day we were gonna spend like just docked at sea. And I was like, cool, like we just had dinner. I'm high as fuck, like I'm drunk. I'm about to take a shower and I'm gonna go watch a comedy show and I'm gonna go to the club that's on the cruise. I take a shower, I sit on the bed. Next thing I know, my brother's waking me up at 4 a.m. Because the rocking of the ship and up fucked up.
Let me see. Would y'all want to go on a cruise or would y'all want to go to Colombia?
I need a passport.
Well, get a passport. For a cruise, you're going to need a passport too, by the way.
I know I gotta apply for a passport and all that.
Takes 2 to 6 months to get a passport.
It does not.
Bro, it took my cousin like 6 months to get his passport.
Really? Why?
They rejected his real birth certificate at first.
Oh, because it had complications.
So the
Well,
But no, that was like for them to tell him.
the one they did this year,
Or
it was from Miami to Puerto Plata.
It's always Mexico.
Mexico or the Caribbean.
Or the Caribbean, yeah.
I don't think it's Mexico though.
And you just get Wi-Fi on the boat and like stream shit. And
Look, we got to start off small with Austin or Beaumont. in 2 weeks. If that's a success.
Once we start making money,
Dominican
we should start doing like road trips.
For sure. I'm down, man. This summer.
Not like go different states.
Yeah, different states.
Here's what I'm saying.
Look.
You let me create some merch for. Listen to me. Before you say fucking.
We don't have that type of following yet.
No. I'm talking
may,
about.
But
Listen. Shut the fuck up and listen.
yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
If we do the TikTok shop,
Are you saying sell it on the TikTok?
I will sell it.
I don't think we can. It has to be TikTok.
No, you can sell your own stuff
Oh,
on
yeah,
TikTok
you can?
shop. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We
Well,
make-
look, you wanna make that your
Damn.
project?
We make that money that goes into equipment, trips, anything.
Yeah, but you wanna make that your project? Your
I've been
initiative?
trying to, but I need show logos. I need all kinds of things.
Do you know how to create logos? I can create logos.
I use AI to create logos most
I
of the
use
time.
Canva. Shout out Canva. Please sponsor me.
Not
you have
really.
one, but you wanna create a new one? Like the new and improved Red Crew?
Yeah, I can.
If you can,
Just tell me what colors and shit.
it's got to be the neon blue and red.
Yeah, blue red.
You can get me those logos. I can come up with a concept, some really cool stuff for when we do get a following. But I can also sell other stuff, not just,
Look, we've had a decent reaction to most of our videos, so we do have a small following.
Yeah.
So, again, it's
We
crazy.
just say a lot of controversial stuff.
It's true.
Women will never be able to play baseball.
No, I don't know about that.
It's been mentioned before on the show.
They could probably play on the Angels.
This is true.
Or the.
Speaking of the Angels, they come to town April 11th.
And no one cares.
April?
Or on April 12th, it's bobblehead night.
When is April?
Is that the promotion?
Look, I'm down to set it up.
And tickets aren't that expensive.
Yeah, I'm down to
With
set
it being
up.
the Angels, I see why.
Well, they're not expensive for opening day either.
Usually they're
Opening
like
day is
$60.
March 27th. Nosebleeds are like $40 each ticket.
That's expensive.
You can buy it. It's opening day. That's not expensive for opening day.
Usually it's like $60.
For a team like the Astros, no. It's usually a lot more. You can buy. You can buy.
Team, you know what I mean?
You can buy the nosebleeds and go sit in the outfield bar area and sit in those like chairs.
You in for April 11th?
Maybe.
I don't need a maybe. I need a now because I'll buy them right now.
Sure.
I'm down.
I'm dead.
You in? All right, I'm buying them.
Wait, no, April 12th because that's the bobblehead night. I want the orbit bobblehead.
You have to be the first.
It has to be 11th. 'Cause I don't know if I'm available the 12th. The 11th, I'm for
Is
sure.
that on Saturday?
Yeah, because of work.
Gotcha. Oh, because of soccer
Yeah,
season.
exactly.
Soccer
11th,
season.
yeah, that's fine.
All right, 11th.
I think they're doing a chain that night.
All right, I'm buying them
Get
right
an
now.
Astros chain.
So I'm buying 3.
Like up until, like my first Astro games I ever went to was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
I love going to baseball games. Like baseball games, I like watching baseball on TV too quick, but because I like baseball.
Yeah.
But there's just something about like when people say I don't like watching baseball because it's too soft, and I always tell them like you got to go to the games. Like it's more exciting when you're at the games.
Unless your team's losing.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
No, it's cool too because
I talk shit about my team if they're losing because I'm used to it.
that's true. He's out of practice. Don't lie.
A lot of practice.
How many years of practice?
Yeah, it's a
Shit.
long time.
When's the last time y'all been to the playoffs?
I want to say like 12 years.
Like,
Trout's rookie season. That's the last time I went to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is wild.
damn, and he's old.
And he's not. Is he still on the team?
Yeah. It's Otani that's going.
Still on the team.
Yeah, he's still on the team. And fucking Rendon.
Bro, that was the biggest fucking bullshit contract y'all ever signed.
Wings too.
Yeah. What else we gotta talk about? What we haven't talked about yet? Is there? Hey, are they crashing planes on purpose?
Oh, that's crazy.
You're not on camera.
I know.
I really think, like, when you look. Oh, let's talk about some stuff.
Okay, that's what we're here for.
The Department of Government Efficiency.
Okay,
They're
go
trying
ahead.
they're trying to send $5,000 to everybody.
With the money
Money
that
they
they're saving the government.
We're firing everybody.
I didn't get nothing for the stimulus.
You
That's
should be qualified for that.
Say that again.
They're saying you should be qualified for that.
Kind of like 4 years late.
I never got a single dime for the stimulus. So.
You can't even see.
Oh, I'm not on camera?
No, the bag was in the way.
So just so y'all know, Trump, I'm repeating this because now that I'm on camera, I never got a dime for a stimulus. All of my friends were like, oh, I got, what was it, $600? What was it?
I got more than that.
I ain't get shit.
Did you get a PPP?
No.
Damn.
They're uncovering a bunch of fraud and, like, what they spent money on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Can you bring me a Coke, please?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't get any of that. I was just...
Did you get any small business loans during that time?
No, I did not get a small business loan.
The kickbacks for the small the small
Appreciate you.
businesses that.
No, I didn't get any of that.
Did you guys ever see the video of the girl, the lady that like they came to her house and she's on the phone with her mom, like trying to say like she didn't get it, she didn't get the PPP loan and all that.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't go to jail.
That's like the holdover from the Biden administration. Like he fired her. Trump fired her.
You know what's gonna be crazy?
What?
There's gonna be no IRS.
Yeah.
According to Trump.
Are they going to keep charging me?
They're trying to get rid of income
Yo,
tax.
man, I am tired of paying taxes every year.
Who is it?
Tell me about
But the more money...
That was the whole reason why America was started. Because fucking taxes.
Well, actually, Abraham Lincoln brought about taxes, but income tax was used for funding a war.
Yeah, of course. For World War II, right?
No, it's the
Huh?
Civil War.
Oh, Civil War.
Wasn't the Civil War the Martin Luther King one?
Mm-mm. Oh, the Civil Rights Movement.
Sounds the same, bro.
That was the Civil Rights Movement.
But no, yeah, that's what
Income tax was used to be used for.
They have.
Time out. Can we talk about these fucking Jason Statham movies?
They're all terrible.
Where they're all the same.
They're all
and it's
terrible.
just a different name.
What's it called now?
A Working Man.
Oh, well, that's better.
What was the other one that came out?
They had the
Bee-
transporter.
the-
No, the last one was like, the bee something.
The beekeeper.
Yeah, beekeeper.
There was the mechanic.
Yeah.
the transporter.
The transporter.
There's like 3 of those
Yeah,
movies.
there's a guy on TikTok
Cranked.
that like did a parody of it, like a skit. He's like, oh, surprise on the chef.
Cranked was another one he was in.
Yeah, Crank's a good movie because it's fucking stupid. It makes 0 sense, but it.
I'm not gonna lie. Jason Statham makes me believe in industry plants.
Absolutely.
In what?
In
Industry
industry
plants.
plants.
Like what do you mean?
Like people that somebody decided, like the Illuminati or whatever, decided
We're
that
gonna make him a star.
you're gonna be a star.
And you're gonna push every agenda we put out there.
Trump just did that with a couple people in Hollywood. Like you're my ambassadors for Hollywood. I don't know who the fuck it is, but
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either, but I mean, like
Hollywood is a whole different monster.
yeah.
No, there's some people that call them industry plants. I don't believe in them, but
The Hawk Tuah girl.
that's not an industry plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not an industry plant. That's just somebody who got 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, I would say no. He's
Why?
incredibly talented.
Yeah.
He's got range. He's got different ways of approaching a movie.
The Rock. I mean, he pretty much playing.
Kevin Hart.
I don't think so. Look,
And he's not fucking funny at all.
like
He has his moments.
I don't think none of those are industry plants. I'll tell you this. Kevin Hart, we saw him when he couldn't do a movie.
Yeah.
We saw him when he was doing Paper Soldiers and not succeeding.
I still don't think he's great either.
But
Playing.
that's just more taste than you know what I
Yeah.
mean. That's just, I get it, and I'm with you. I don't
his
agree.
early stand-up was good.
Yeah, I don't think he's that funny either. But
Name a funny person.
Cat
Let's
Williams,
get off politics.
Dave Chappelle, I think he's a
Dave Chappelle,
Dave
Cat
Chappelle.
Williams,
Joey Diaz to me is.
I don't know who that is.
Joey Diaz, Will Ferrell.
I don't think.
I don't think he's funny either.
Uh,
I don't like stupid humor.
but Dave Chappelle teaches you. Chris Rock, he takes something serious and gives you a punchline to it. Like those guys to me.
Shane Gillis.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
Like
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. I think Bill Burr is
Burr's
amazing. And again, he
You
tells
guys like watch late night comedy?
You stand up, yeah.
Late night.
No, you mean like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel?
That's late night.
No, yeah, I don't watch that.
You like scripted comedy.
No, I don't like that shit either.
So what do you
That's
like?
what that late night.
I don't watch it. I'm asking if y'all watch
No,
it.
no.
Okay.
I'd rather
What do you watch?
I'd rather watch stand up.
I don't watch any fucking kind of comedy.
Oh, so you don't like comedy at all?
That makes sense, okay.
I'm indifferent to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
No, to me it's like, I love Dave Chappelle, I love Chris Rock, Bill Burr, because they take something serious and they tell you the truth, and then they point out the irony in it.
Why is Dave Chappelle funny? I've watched Dave Chappelle. I just can't get behind it.
I
It's
think
the irony of the skit.
just a simple fact. For example, of course, I'm not gonna make
and
it
it's
funny.
the range.
It's the irony of it, and simple things like that you probably shouldn't say. Like when he talked about OJ, he's like, I don't think he did it.
Like a fucking black blind dude that thinks he's a KKK member. Like, who the fuck?
Yeah,
would think
that's
something
irony.
like that?
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
irony. Like when or simple like, you know, when he's talking about like simple
You guys
moments.
think George Lopez is funny?
No. His
Nah,
He's
early,
racist. Funny.
His early stand up is
It's
okay,
okay, yeah.
but he's not like the show. I never really.
But I'll
thought
tell
was
you,
that funny.
that's close to me to an industry plant.
George Lopez.
To me, the fact that guys like George Lopez, if you watch ABC, or is it, I don't know if it's NBC, what, Tim Allen? Tim Allen
A Home Improvement.
has another sitcom.
Yeah.
How many
good. Chip
sitcoms
and
are you
Dale.
going to give this guy?
Yeah.
But
It's Tim Allen.
that's more of a. He's against. So it's more of a. I think it's because of what people want to see.
I don't think anybody wants to see Tim Allen at this
They
age.
do.
Well, the people that are still watching.
That type of TV is dead, essentially.
Well, no, the people.
All
that
of
are
TV's dead,
Yeah,
to
the
be honest.
people that are still watching that are like the older people that came up watching.
I mean,
Tim
shit, I
Allen.
watch it.
Home Improvement. Yeah.
Well, Home Improvement, yeah.
I watched Home
I watched
Improvement.
Home Improvement as a kid. Yeah.
What's that one show that he did?
Last
one?
Man Standing or something like that.
I liked that one.
I didn't watch it.
That was alright.
And there's another one now.
Shifting Gears with
Yeah.
Kat
Oh, that
Dennings.
one, yeah.
I watch it too.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
To me, the fact that, and it,
But with sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But with comedy back then, the goal was to
Yeah.
have a sitcom.
Yeah. Home Improvement would not last nowadays.
No.
Yeah.
well, it might. It just has to be like streaming,
Because
right?
they gave
No, I'm saying that type of comedy.
Yeah.
George Lopez. I mean, back then it was all about
Yeah, the
Getting
news.
a
The news.
sitcom.
Yeah, it was all about getting a
Bernie
sitcom.
Mac.
Yeah.
Even didn't Cedric the Entertainer have a show?
With the Steve Harvey
He,
show.
he has one now
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that
Neighbors.
one's lasted a
called
while.
Neighbors. Yeah, it's on like 13 seasons. Or something like
Yeah, that one lasted a while.
that.
But yeah, that was the goal back then,
yeah.
was to get a sitcom.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
question
yeah.
is, how much do advertisers pay nowadays?
Fuck.
That-
A lot.
I don't.
Because you got to think about the advertisements for like podcasts and stuff. How much?
No, yeah, I get that, but what I mean is like
It's like
for
$100,000.
what you were paying before on TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way you're paying the same because
It's more.
no, it has to be less.
No, it's
Or
more.
They're
inflation's
charging more.
different.
Yeah, they're charging
It's
more.
different. It's definitely more.
But it's like back then you were getting 10 to 15 to 20 million viewers. Now you're lucky if you hit 4 or 5.
But you know what hasn't died yet, and it probably never will,
Reality
because it's still on TV. Wrestling.
It no, but this falls under this category. The only thing to me that's keeping TV
Sports.
alive is live sports.
TV. Yeah.
Because there's no feeling like watching a sport live. And wrestling falls under that category.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
because it's drama with sports.
Because it's drama with
Yeah.
sports. So, and like, yeah, and to me, it even sucks that baseball games are on Apple TV.
But
I
they
don't agree
they
with
canceled their
Or
ESPN.
all on Bally.
that. Yes.
ESPN canceled
local,
MLB.
Local.
See, that's what we're gonna start doing. Start coming and watching.
Yeah.
Baseball games.
ESPN canceled their thing with MLB, so they're not going to be on
I don't agree with
ESPN.
any
Well,
of that, man.
Basketball.
There's
on,
just
it's not on
TNT.
TNT anymore.
It's on
I think it's going to Peacock, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
NBC.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
And to me, that sucks.
Wrestling's
man.
going to Netflix.
Yeah, that's it's all live.
In other countries, it's still on.
Yeah, of course.
It's still on NBC or it's still
Yeah.
on whatever.
But to me, it's the end. We're getting close to the end of live TV.
Yeah, the end of cable.
We're getting to the end of cable.
Which sucks because now cables ends up being cheaper or just as much as all the fucking streaming sites that you have to
Together.
But it's
now
impossible.
With, now with all the legal stuff we have.
But shit, even look like NFL's gonna go to Netflix completely.
Yeah, they're trying
That
to.
sucks so bad, man. That sucks because.
And Netflix is gonna be like $50 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And they started it all.
Yeah, and because I remember with Netflix, I used
was on
to
DVD.
crave Netflix. Man.
Yeah, you can get Netflix on DVD.
I would have a whole list
Yeah.
of Netflix DVDs I wanted to rent.
You just asked for them.
Because it was
Yeah.
Netflix and then Hulu started, and then everything else
I'll
started.
never forget when I paid the first thing I ever paid on my own was Hulu.
Mhm.
Like my parents had Netflix, and one day I just had a kick that I wanted to watch the whole Punk'd series.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, it's different brands. That's why you have
Because all these networks are partnering up. So you have MTV and
HP.
Paramount.
No, but it sucked. It's
HBO and Stars.
Yeah.
for you to watch everything you want to watch. You got to pay like $1,000 a month because
Yeah.
back then when I'm talking about those days when I wanted to watch Punk'd or whatever.
It's on MTV.
You had to wait till it came on.
But there was only like 2 streaming things. It was
Yeah.
Netflix and Hulu, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you wanted was either on Netflix or Hulu. So you had to pay $30 a month and you were good.
So what?
Now HBO has its own.
That's
Paramount
$12.99.
has its own.
Peacock.
Has its own.
AMC.
AMC has its own. Netflix, Hulu. So
But do you know who started all of that?
Netflix.
No. Who started like movie collections?
What do you mean?
Like
Redbox.
I understand Netflix.
Blockbuster.
I think you're right on all of them, man.
Napster.
You bring it, but it all starts with one man.
All right, don't
Hugh
tell us.
Hefner.
Don't tell us. Let's guess.
Oh.
You take a guess. I take a guess.
Started with one man with movies.
One man.
I'm gonna go with Steve Jobs.
Has nothing to do with
All
Steve
right, go
Jobs.
ahead.
Walt
They're
Disney.
in the entertainment industry.
He said Walt Disney.
It's not Disney.
Oh, Epstein.
Is he okay?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Harvey Weinstein.
Bill Burr. No.
Okay, can we get a clue?
Think of news.
Huh?
News?
Think of news.
Bradley Cooper.
What?
Think of news.
Anderson Cooper.
Not,
Oh,
he said Bradley Cooper.
That's what I was trying.
No.
News.
I never watched the.
What's his name? The guy with the funny haircut. The
Ron
Republican.
Burgundy.
No.
The Republican with the funny haircut. What's his name?
Not a Republican.
Oh, damn.
Well, I don't know if he's a Republican or not.
Okay, the Republican with the funny haircut.
But not a politician.
Not a politician.
Oh.
He was like mainstream.
Oh, what's the guy from Saturday Night Live?
Which one?
What's his name? The owner.
I don't know.
It's not him though.
What's his name?
Turner. Ted Turner. Turner Broadcasting.
That's not true.
It all started with him.
Why?
How did streaming start with him?
Yes.
Well, it started.
It didn't.
There's a whole story that goes into it.
Can you
He
go
started
into it?
a whole collection of movies, Turner Classic Movies, all the,
Yeah.
And then he did he was the one that created CNN.
We know this. Yeah. How did
You
that?
didn't know that
I
because
did
I'm
know that.
I'm telling you this.
I know. I did know he was the owner of CNN. Yes, I did know that. TNT Turner. Yeah, I know that. All that.
He created
How did he
a
start streaming?
video. Listen, he created a video library, not just of one genre, but it started with the classic westerns. He started creating the collections,
How is he any different than Paramount?
but he's the one that sells it to these people, so they could. All the rights go through him.
But what do you mean? Like, but how is he any
But we're
different than
saying
how is he any
streaming
different than
start?
Universal or any other company? Is my point. Why? He
Why
has a
did it-
library. Universal has a library. Disney has a library. Like,
Yes. You're not. Never mind.
no, I get what you're saying. He has a library. Yes, they all do.
He was the main person that started the collections. Back before Disney Plus, back before all of that.
No, he did not start before Disney.
They were about the same time.
Disney Channel existed way before.
No, it
No,
didn't.
not Disney Channel, but like ABC, Disney, ESPN existed way before Turner. Way before. And they had
ESPN not always used to be a part of Disney either.
not always, but for a long ass time now, yeah. My point is like that all existed before Turner.
But they were in the same group. But the idea,
Disney?
The idea started with Turner.
Like Walt Disney is known for the library that he has.
Well, I get that.
So how is he any different? Is my question.
Ted Turner had the idea of having a library. He was the first one that really thought of it.
He did not think of it before Disney.
I'm telling you,
By the time Turner thought of it, Disney was dead.
Disney was
frozen.
But he had a category.
Yes, I know that. But so did Disney.
You're not understanding.
Like, okay,
you never will.
Pocahontas.
Because you like to debate.
No, because it's true. The library that Disney has is legendary.
So is Turner's.
I get that, but Disney had it first. It's like it's before.
That's not what I'm talking. The idea to like move into like
streaming.
Yes.
Okay.
It was Turner and his company's idea to do all that first before anybody ever thought about it.
Does Turner have a streaming thing right now? They don't.
No.
So how did he get into streaming?
He had all the libraries of the classic movies. He bought out all these companies.
You're saying he started streaming by selling his stuff, his rights to Netflix.
Well, he was
yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, selling the rights to Netflix?
He's selling the rights.
He had all the rights to all these movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was his idea first. It's just somebody else.
I think you're misinformed here.
No.
Because he didn't have the rights to those movies. He licensed those movies. Turner Classics come from licensed movies. Because, for example, Home Alone is not a Turner production. And he doesn't know the rights to Home Alone.
He just licensed it.
He just licensed them.
Yeah.
Either way, still.
He can't sell the rights, is my point. They're not his rights.
The production company has
the
the
production
rights.
company has the rights.
Universal.
Yeah, whoever created.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Or whoever they sold them to, but they didn't sell them to Turner. Because they own them now.
I'm talking about like...
Turner Classic Movies, yes.
You know what that is?
Yes, it's a broad... Yes.
You know what movies used to come on that?
Yes, I do. Now...
TBS?
Yes, I know it. Now...
Does anybody remember like the...
Yeah, when...
but TBS isn't on a streaming site.
It's not, that's why I just asked.
Because the price is too high.
Because I don't think they have enough original content. They license everything.
Well, not anymore.
Well,
they used to.
Not that. They don't have enough new content.
They don't have enough new...
No, I don't think they... I think...
It's all going on. Everything on TBS, TNT is going to end up on Max.
Turner's biggest thing was CNN.
Yeah, because they already started having the March Madness on Max.
And he felt...
Which reminds me, March Madness is starting soon.
Because Turner left the game around 2003, 4.
He's still alive, though.
No,
but he retired from...
Yeah.
Because he sold everything to... What was it? AOL? Time Warner, whatever?
It was an AOL Time Warner merger.
When that happened, he sold everything, right?
But they forced him out. It wasn't a...
It's a merger. And when you lose control in a merger.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, Turner Sports...
They bottom out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Turner Sports... if you look at Turner Sports, there's no original content. If you watch TNT, there's no original content. Very few, very little.
But back in, like, late 90s?
But, for example, if you, like... If you go and watch TBS, the biggest movies you're gonna watch on TNT TBS are Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know the rights to that.
Sony.
Home Alone. They don't know the rights to that. Christmas
Disney.
Story. Dodgeball. Brown Burgundy. They don't know the rights to any of that. They license it. So you can't turn around and put that on your own platform.
But it was still his idea. That's what I'm saying.
What was his idea?
The streaming. To start a streaming service.
It wasn't like it was his. That's what he wanted. It's
Oh,
just
he just
somebody
didn't do
else
it.
acted. Yeah,
Well, Netflix to me was the first streaming thing I've ever seen in my life.
and it
Yeah.
wasn't really.
Or YouTube. If
Let's
you wanna
start-
count
yeah.
that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people used to put movies on YouTube.
Did y'all hit while we're taking down going back in the guy that did MySpace,
Mm-hmm.
Tom, yeah.
Tom? You know he was a
He was
real
everybody's friend.
yeah. So he sold.
You ever message him?
Yeah.
And he would respond.
He sold.
Like, woo.
He sold MySpace. I don't know who he sold it to, but
Sold it for like $200 million or something like that.
and he does like photography. That's all he does.
Yeah, well, MySpace now is more like another platform to broadcast your music.
It
Yeah.
still exists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like another music broadcast.
Yeah, Tom.
But internet's not the same as it used to be either.
Well, it's more advanced.
Well, honestly, it's hard to live without internet.
Yeah. Everything revolves around internet.
Because we just spent the whole time speaking about streaming. You can't stream without it.
Yeah, no.
And so if live TV's out,
We can't do this without the internet.
Yeah, we can't do anything without internet.
No, I know that. I'm not disputing that.
I think internet. I honestly, people, look. I understand the tool of the internet is great. The social aspect of the internet to me is terrible, but the tool of the internet is great. Like,
what do you use the internet for? Mostly.
Honestly, for everything, man. For
no,
work,
I said mostly.
I would say entertainment, but what I mean is like for music, I love sports. I'm a sportsaholic, so everything for me that revolves around sports. And
what do you mostly use the internet for?
Look up things.
That's the thing is that, but and I would give CE the okay on this, meaning like it's crazy that we have so much information that we decide not to like keep it in, because we're like let's just any random fact like who built when were the pyramids built.
I can just look it up.
We could just look it up, but we're not gonna remember it. Meaning, because next time we want to know when the pyramids were built, we'll just look it up again.
It's called laziness.
I don't think it's called laziness. It's just like it's we're programmed that way because I don't think it's not a lot of effort to me look up to remember 4 numbers. It's just more of like
that goes back to being lazy. And what's the other word we were talking about earlier? Can't remember.
Efficient.
It's efficient. Yeah.
It's not efficient. Right there, you're wasting time.
It's convenient.
Right.
Convenience.
And because that's where it goes against the opposite, because if again it's not a lot of time, but how long does it take to look up something?
A couple seconds depending.
We're talking 10, 15 seconds.
Depending on your connection.
Yeah. Depending on your connection. So let's say 20 seconds. If I don't know, let's say I don't know when the pyramids were built, but let's just say 1776, and if I gotta look up when the pyramids were built, 1776, and tomorrow I'm like, damn, when were the pyramids built? I gotta waste another 20 seconds to go look it up again because I didn't process it. I didn't stay with it. So at that point, it's not efficient.
But there's a way to keep your mind sharp. I mean, people just don't do it.
Well, I think this is a way, because for example, like
what does this
it's
do for your
conversation.
mind?
It's debating. It's like it's taking in other people's ideas, and you learn from other people. Some things that you were wrong about, you're like, now I know this. Like I think that's what's wrong with today's society, because everybody's behind a screen. You only tweet something and 1 million people respond to it, but some of them are trolling, some of them are just want to go against the grain, and there's no real
like someone I know sitting in this room.
No, everything right, because there's a lot of not fact checking. We need a Jamie. We need a Jamie, because I'm like, because now we just gotta take what CE takes as gospel of the Turner.
No, it's just my opinion.
Turner created streaming.
Yeah.
We don't know if that's true.
We need a producer.
Yeah, we need somebody to.
I just read a lot of books. I read a lot. That's how I keep my mind sharp. I read a lot of. I don't read fiction books. I read nonfiction. That's the reason why I know so much.
I just watch documentaries.
Yep, that too.
Hey, I'm terrible at watching movies. I can't watch a movie. Like, my girl.
I have to be truly interested to like sit there and like watch it.
A movie?
Anything.
That's why to me documentaries work. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of my things have to do either with history or sports. I could care less about politics. I just watch the news and listen to it, and I know a little bit.
And you don't really know anything, because it's a lot of the news. It's just like propaganda.
Well, yeah, that's why you have to research everything yourself.
Yeah,
but just like everything else.
But that's counterintuitive, because everybody has a quote unquote agenda, right? So wherever you go and research,
that's like everybody lies.
But my thing is, which one do you take, right? Like, who do you trust?
Yourself.
And unless you created the article.
Yeah. So
who do you trust?
And it's not even really article. You just research it yourself.
Again, but do you trust who wrote that?
That's
you could go research it, but do you believe the source? Do you trust the source?
Yeah, that's why we don't go on Wikipedia.
No, but do you trust the source? Because the source comes from an outlet, meaning, let's say,
somebody,
the Washington Post or like whoever, or
it's always
there is news media that doesn't have an agenda.
AI.
Fuck AI.
AI gets it from somebody.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have an agenda?
Newsmax.
Newsmax doesn't have an agenda. I don't know who Newsmax is, to be honest with you.
It's brand new within the last 8 years.
And look, if it's brand new, they might not have an agenda yet, but it's all business, man. They eventually will. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, let's say if I'm 100%, and I have no shame in this, and I wholeheartedly agree with this, with what 50 Cent does. Let's say his game show blows up, right? And he comes to me, he's like, "Hey, Chesco, here's this. I'm gonna license you for you to do something," and I blow up. I am indebted to him my whole life. Meaning he can't do wrong in front of the camera for me. I don't care if he's saying that he's gonna blow up India. I'm like, hey, we got reasons.
We all have our motives.
We got reasons.
Wait, what?
That's what I mean. And that's
he's saying like
that would be my agenda.
for putting him on.
Yes.
His agenda would be backing me 100%.
100%. That's why I love what 50 Cent does.
Oh yeah, with the big meat.
With
the
Eminem.
stuff.
With
See-
Eminem.
Oh yeah, Eminem. And Drake.
Eminem
Yeah.
can't do wrong for him.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, like
Here's the thing with that. I get it. He showed you, but there's also a moral, like there's a line that you just don't cross.
no, and I get and like I said, in front of a camera.
Yeah. In front of a camera, you're just saying, hey, he may say he wants to blow up India, but we all have to hear his side.
Yes.
Why?
Now behind the camera, I'm like, that was stupid. You can't be saying that shit.
Yeah.
But in front of a camera,
We shouldn't be talking about blowing up shit because
nobody's trying to blow up India. I was trying to.
You can't take anything we say serious.
Yes. What I mean, it doesn't matter what he wants to do or not to do. I have to back him up at that point wholeheartedly, because he let me feed my family. He got me my house, my cars, my everything. My kids get to go to college now. I gotta pay that. At least that's how I feel. Now, that's in front of the camera again.
Behind the camera, he'd be calling me a motherfucker.
Yes, behind the camera, I gotta tell you the truth. That's just
I'm still gonna sit there and argue with you on the camera. That's just who I am.
and again, if it's me and him in the camera, yeah, we can argue all day. But it's me and him.
He's talking about like
If-
to the media.
If somebody else comes, and me and my friends talk about this all the time. We call each other every name in the book when we're in front of each other.
Right.
When somebody else is in front of me, you can't call him anything. I can't. You can't. You can't. My job now is to protect you because you're not here. Like, if I can't talk mess to you in front of you, you're not my friend.
No, I got it.
That's how I look at it. And I feel like there's
The Rockets beat the Bucks.
Rockets are G's. Look, hey man, this game's pretty close. I thought it was gonna be a blowout.
Dallas had a nice little run.
This is gonna be a blowout. Because this has been a long podcast. I might have to cut this, but since we're watching the game. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna finish watching the game.
Shit's almost over.
We're gonna be here. Who's fighting Tank this weekend?
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Yep.
Let's double
March
check
1st.
this. Again, I don't know why I fact check you and not him.
Because I say a lot of things.
Let me see. April
March
11th. Hey, don't forget April 11th. April 11th. It's confirmed.
Oh, I'm not forgetting.
Confirmed.
I will have my hat and my jersey.
What day is
Confirmed.
that on?
April 11th.
What day?
Friday.
Oh, Friday.
You know what we could do?
Stream it.
With our phone.
Stream.
That's illegal
Stream.
as fuck.
No, not the game. Stream us. Like,
Yeah, stream.
You know what we could do? We could also talk to people as they're coming out the stadium.
questions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we wanted to.
Against some Roach guy.
I don't mind doing it. Yeah, Lamont Roach.
We'll talk to Angels fans.
Oh, they don't have that.
There's not gonna be that many of them. I'll probably be like one of like 10.
March 1st, you're right.
Who's he fighting?
Lamont Roach.
Cockroach.
Is that a good fight?
Hey, we all get paid earlier this week. I'm sorry, this month or whatever. Because there's only 28 days.
It's not a leap year.
So we get paid earlier, 3 days earlier. Ooh. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We will be here Saturday night watching Tank Davis versus Roach. See you next time. Peace.